Imagine sitting quietly, reflecting on your life, the paths you've taken, and the time that always seems to slip away faster than we expect. Now think about someone who's dedicated their life to education, shaping young minds, influencing futures, and witnessing the growth and change of generations over many years. This person, a retired professor, is ready to share the lessons they've learned along the way, offering wisdom from decades of experience. These aren't the same old cliches you hear all the time. What they're about to share has the power to touch your heart and open your eyes in ways you never expected. For those of us at the crossroads of life, looking ahead with hopes, dreams, and even uncertainties, the insights of someone who's seen it all can be incredibly powerful. The stories, the lessons, and the reflections of this retired professor will make you pause, rethink your priorities, and see your own journey in a new light. This isn't just advice. It's an invitation to view life from a different perspective, one that's shaped by years of wisdom and understanding. We believe this conversation has the potential to change the way you think about your own life. If you're moved by what you hear and want more content like this, be sure to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel. We'd love to hear your thoughts and reflections in the comments below. Share how this advice has impacted you, or tell us about the lessons you've learned along your own journey. Let's start a conversation that could inspire us all. It's often said that age brings wisdom, but it's also true that it's easy to forget just how much we have learned over the years until someone points it out. I once met an older gentleman who had lived through so many chapters in history. From wars to technological revolutions, he'd seen it all. And the most important thing he told me, with a smile, was this: life doesn't slow down until we let it. Don't wait for life to pass you by. Engage with it while you can. These words stuck with me. But it wasn't just those words. There was something more to his manner, something more than just the lessons he'd taught as a professor. It was the quiet understanding of life's brevity. At the age of 70, this man had retired, but retirement didn't stop him from learning, growing, or contributing to the world around him. He didn't live in isolation. He lived with purpose, and that purpose was rooted in the very knowledge he imparted during his academic years. You see, there is a profound difference between retiring from work and retiring from life. The day we stop learning, growing, and sharing is the day we begin to decline, not physically, but mentally and emotionally. Retired professors, especially those who have dedicated their lives to teaching, often have this rare insight. The first piece of advice they tend to give to anyone, especially seniors, is this: never stop learning. This advice isn't just for young minds, it's for all of us. The mind is like any muscle. It grows weaker when it's not used. The world is constantly evolving, and while it's true that certain aspects of life slow down as we age, our ability to learn never has to. Whether it's picking up a new hobby, diving into a book, or exploring a new skill, the act of learning keeps us sharp and connected. And the best part? It keeps life interesting. The second piece of advice is: engage with the world around you. Don't retreat. It's easy to withdraw into your comfort zone. Over time, we accumulate memories and experiences. But with that, we can also start accumulating fears and anxieties. Fear of technology, fear of change, fear of the unknown. A retired professor once said to me, "Seniors often feel they are invisible in society, but I tell you, that's not true. You have a wealth of knowledge and experience that the world still needs. Don't let your voice fade away." Seniors often have the most important stories to tell. Stories of resilience, survival, love, and loss. By engaging with the world around them, seniors not only share these precious stories, but they also continue to be relevant. It's not about being in the spotlight. It's about finding meaningful ways to interact, to give back, and to connect. Another crucial piece of advice revolves around health, both mental and physical. Take care of your body, but also your mind, says the professor. Many people in their senior years focus heavily on physical health, but neglect their mental health. They often forget that mental well-being is just as important. You can maintain a healthy body for many years, but if you neglect your mind, you risk missing out on the joy that life can still offer. Your body may age, but your mind has the power to stay young, he would tell his students. This meant pursuing mental wellness with as much enthusiasm as we pursue physical health. Yoga for the body and meditation for the mind. Reading to expand your knowledge and journaling to express your emotions. The act of caring for your mind keeps your spirit youthful, regardless of age. But there's something more profound than all of this: the importance of relationships. The fourth piece of advice is one that struck me deeply. The retired professor once said, "If you want to live a life of meaning, nurture your relationships. They are the true currency of life." We often get caught up in our careers, our hobbies, and our achievements, but when the dust settles, it's the relationships we've built that truly matter. As seniors, it's easy to feel like your social circle has shrunk, but that doesn't have to be the case. Whether it's spending time with family, reconnecting with old friends, or making new acquaintances, the act of building and maintaining relationships gives you purpose. It helps you stay connected to the world and reminds you that you are never truly alone. Relationships provide the emotional support that keeps you grounded, but they also serve as reminders of your value in the world. Finally, the professor shared his last piece of advice, one that resonated so deeply with many older adults. Embrace your legacy and don't wait until it's too late. As seniors, there's often a sense of reflection on past decisions, things you wish you had done, people you wish you had spoken to, experiences you wish you had embraced. It's easy to live with regret, but what the professor taught me is that legacy is something we can create every day, no matter our age. You might not be able to go back and change the past, but you have the power to shape your future. And the most powerful way to do that is by leaving behind a positive impact, no matter how small. Whether it's teaching a grandchild how to read, helping a neighbor with their groceries, or mentoring someone who could use your wisdom, your legacy is built on the actions you take today. As I sat with this retired professor, listening to him share his wisdom, I realized how easy it is for us to get caught up in our own fears and doubts. We think that as we age, we lose our ability to influence the world. But the truth is, we only lose our influence when we stop trying to make a difference. Age doesn't have to be a barrier. It can be an opportunity to embrace a new chapter, a new way of thinking, and a new set of goals. The advice this professor gave wasn't just for seniors, it was for everyone. Because no matter how old you are, there is always room to grow, to learn, and to give. So, as you watch this, remember the advice from a man who dedicated his life to educating minds. Never stop learning. Stay engaged with the world. Nurture your health. Cherish your relationships. And embrace your legacy. It's never too late to make the most of the life you have. If you've been inspired by these words, share this video with someone who needs to hear it. Because no one is ever too old to learn something new or to change their life for the better. Keep growing, keep giving, and above all, keep living. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Until next time, keep embracing life, no matter what stage you're at. Your journey is far from over.